Hello, my name is Carlos Arturo Montaña. I am 51 years old. I live in Soacha, Cundinamarca with my wife and my 11 years old daughter. I am studying system engineering. My hobbies are playing music and learning about automotive mechanics. I am working at the National Registry of Civil Status for 6 years running as a software developer. I'm going to talk to about the movie The Green Mile. This is a 1999 American film directed by Frank Darabont, based on the Stephen King's novel. The story is set in 1935 at Cold Mountain Penitentiary, where Paul Edgecombe, a death row guard, supervises the inmates awaiting execution. One day, a new prisoner arrives, John Coffey, who is a big but gentle black man convicted and murdered two young girls. Despite his intimidating appearance, Coffee displays childlike innocence and an extraordinary supernatural ability to help people. Has Paul and his fellow guards with Coffee Miracle's power? They begin to question his guilt and the justice system itself. The main characters are Paul Edgecombe, who is considered the main character and played by Tom Hanks. Edgecombe is the boss of Alabama Del Row, the Green Mile. He is cured of urinary tract infection by Joe Coffey. Later, John Coffey gives him a bit of his gift to show him that the murderer of the two girls in Wharton. Despite knowing John Coffey was innocent, at his request, he went ahead with the execution. From this, he concludes that the ensued with a long life. Watching his loved one dies pushing men for taking the lives of a miracle from God. John Coffey, played by Michael Clark Duncan, who is the second of the protagonists, who is sentenced for raping and murdering two girls. This action seems illogical given the prisoner's personality. Coffee is favored by the prison guards who see the miracles he can perform to get to know him. Coffee has a miracle healing abilities, and despite proving his innocence to Paul and the other guards, he chose to be executed. Percy Wetmore. Percy is a young guard. He gets a job he blocked because his uncle is the governor. Percy is sadistic, petty, and incompetent. He is also a coward. He picks fights while throws water and he abuses his power. Percy is universally hated, and the world finally driven him to leave Cold Mountain. Percy shoots Wharton and spends the rest of his life institutionalized and a comatose state. William Wilbile Wharton. My favorite character thanks to the impressive Sam Rockwell's performance, funny and evil at the same time, and who is the villains in the movie. He is psychotic killer and a fan of the Wild West stories. He worked on the farm where the girls were spent and then murdered. William occasionally attacks and plays practical jokes on the officers. He is also racist and has a sadistic sense of humor. William is later shot and killed by Percy after Coffee shows him what he did to the girls. Melinda Moore. Melinda is Warden Mar's Moore's wife. She is also close friends with Janice and Paul. When Melinda is diagnosed with a brain tumor, the doctors say there is no cure. The brain tumor changes her personality and she becomes vulgar and aggressive. Paul and the other guards think Coffee might be able to save her, and so sneak him of the prison. Coffee cures Melinda, who was on her deathbed. She has no memory of the previous weeks, but feels an intuitive connection with Coffee and thanks him sincerely. Mr. Jingles, a mouse who initially caused a lot of trouble. The mouse is seemingly killing when Percy steps on him, but he is held by Coffee. When Edgecombe narrates the story, he is still alive. The movie deeply explores some themes of justice. It raises questions about moral responsibilities of those who administer to law and the impact of social prejudices. It shows the struggle between right and wrong. Compassion emerges as central theme. The emotional sacrifices made by Paul and his fellow officers highlight the complexities and humanity and empathy, especially of suffering. This film represents how individuals and transcend cruelly through acts of love. Well, that is all, and have a nice day.